Alright. Good day, Muggles, Witches, Wizards. Yes. Two things. Number one, I have bluish, I don't know, what color would you call this? I don't know. That looks, I'm not going to move from this, like, angle because the lights. Number two, I'm drinking chocolate Dr. Pepper. Don't ask. And number three, oh, I said two things, didn't I? Number three, I'm testing out new LED lights, so bear with me. I'm also wearing neon, so that was probably a bad idea. And I'm going to be messing with my hair a lot because I washed it and it's clean and it's soft, and I braided it because it was in my face. So, yeah. So, as you can tell by the title, this is an announcement video. Yay, I know my announcement videos are always so exciting. Yeah, no they're not. So, today I am announcing something that I've been working on for, I kind of consider it a year, but I kind of consider it more like a couple months. So let's start from just when I was little. So when I was really little, I always told stories. I could come up with a horror story in 2 seconds and tell it and scare people to death. I don't know why. I did that at camp once. I'll tell that story later. I always loved reading. I learned to read and write at a very young age, and I loved telling stories. So fast forward to 4th grade. I had the most amazing teacher ever who actually will be involved in this announcement in a way. She encouraged me to continue writing, and she would let me write short stories, and she'd proofread them, and I wrote like a couple screenplays, they were terrible. And she let me perform them with my class and make scripts, and it was so fun. So fast forward to 6th grade. I was up one night, and this was around April. I was up late, and I had a journal that my grandma had given me, and I was like, you know, I'm going to start writing a book. It was 11 or 12? I don't know. I can't remember my age ever. So I started writing this book, and it was kind of boring. I found the original papers that I will actually show you guys in another video, but I found the original papers for it, and I started reading them, and I was like, wow, this is really, I wrote 2 chapters. By that I mean I wrote like 4 pages and consider that 2 chapters. But I, kind of gave up, and I forgot about it, and I went on with my life. So fast forward to December of last year, so December 2017, I wanted to start a writing company. So my friends and I started Z Writing Incorporated. Yes, that's actually its name. And it's just a tiny little business run by me. And basically, if I ever self-publish anything, it is under that name. So it'll all be put together. And just so I kind of have it organized. I don't know, I like being organized. So fast forward to the next month, which was January. I started to think up an idea for a book. And I talked to just, my friends, I talked to everyone, and I started an idea for a book. And originally it was going to be either a teen fantasy or a horror story. Now I do have a little bit of a writing problem to the fact where my chapters are not that long. I cannot make a chapter that is more than 4 pages long. I can't. They're so short, that's why I make so many of them. So, I remember the date, February 8th, by the way, my parents are being kind of loud, so, also our neighbors are super loud, so if you hear something, that's probably what it is. So February 8th, I signed into Google Docs, and I started writing this book, and I got the character development, which took forever, the storyline, and I finally settled on one, and I have been writing it ever since. I am now on chapter 9, I believe. Now that's not a lot. Now it's 29 pages, but considering I was in school, trying to finish 7th grade, it was a little difficult. Sorry. So I continued with that, and fast forward to now, I have a self-publisher. It is Lulu.com. They are incredible. I've kind of worked with them before, sort of, in a way. This is not sponsored, I'm just giving you my honest opinion. So I will link their website down below because they are incredible. So, I keep saying fast forward, but we're not fast forwarding. So, present day, I am trying to write at least 20 chapters because I want it to be at least 100 pages, and considering we only have like 35, it's not going well, but I'm gonna have to make a bunch of chapters. So it is the book title, it's called Normal or Not. It had so many other names, but we finally decided on Normal or Not. So that should be the final title. The cover has already been designed by myself and a friend who will be in the acknowledgements and all that. She's my illustrator as well. So yeah, this book, hopefully we are praying, my due date is August 1st, so it has to be done by August 1st. By that I mean all the chapters have to be done, the editing has to be done, illustrations, if I'm putting any in, have to be done, the cover has to be done, everything has to be all together, and that's when I can start sending it to Lulu, designing the pages and all that, putting it together. So it should be ready by mid-August. That is what we are hoping for. It may be delayed to September, but we are not completely sure yet. So yeah, that's just an announcement. So I will link lulu.com down below because they're really easy to use, and I've got a couple other publishers, but we are not sure on them yet. So we are still talking to them, and I'm gonna have a couple like call conferences with them. That's fun when you get a voicemail from some random number and you look at the transcript and it's about your book. That's fun. I actually have a rough draft up there. So it was originally, let me show you my rough draft. Hold on, I probably should have gotten this before I started the video, but I didn't think about it because I was in a hurry because I have other stuff I have to get done. Okay, so it was originally called Normalish, but I found out that there's already a book called Normalish, and it was just not a fitting title, so we changed it. Here is part of the cover. That illustration was done by my friend. This is chapters 1 through 6, I believe. Chapters 1 through 5. 6 I already typed, but it is all typed right now, so that's fun. So yeah, I will also link, I'm also using another app for my short stories. They're an amazing app. I don't completely remember what they're called, but I will link it down below. This is also not sponsored. This video is not sponsored at all, but I love these places and stuff. I have an account on there that I will link down below. I have one story up right now called The Mockingbird. It's a short horror story. It's not great. I wrote it in 15 minutes, but I post short stories on there almost every week, hopefully. That's my goal. And yeah, there you go. So I will link all those things down below, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video somewhat. It was kind of boring. It was just an announcement video, so yeah, I'm going to go before like I just completely lose it. Yeah, so goodbye y'all.